So how did this really happen? If I could take you through a quick look at the 5 lapses that led to Bengaluru stampede. Each point there highlighting how the system failed its people. One is a severe mismanagement of the crowd size. They did not anticipate this crowd, which is shocking because the stadium has barely 35,000 seating capacity, but over 3 lakh fans poured in. You had metros that were full, public transport that was full. People were coming from all different corners to try and congregate at Chinnaswamy Stadium because there were claims that there was free entry into Chinnaswamy Stadium and they could witness the grand felicitation of their favorite players. And shockingly, just 1,380 personnel and 13 KSRP platoons were in place. There was no rapid action forces. There was no additional security that was deployed to ensure this was a smooth affair. Clearly a recipe for disaster. And number 2, RCB's solo move, ignoring red flags. Despite police advising a Sunday event, RCB, we hear, really pushed hard for an event to happen right the next day. That was Wednesday, yesterday. The match took place on Tuesday. This victory parade, RCB insisted they wanted to carry out on Wednesday itself. At 3:14 p.m., RCB, from its official handle, announced that there was a parade, there was free passes being distributed. In fact, they announced a parade previous night itself. Without any written confirmation or a police clearance, RCB went on to announce sending out messages. So people really saw RCB's handles, got overexcited and landed up at the Chinnaswamy Stadium to catch a glimpse. And they all thought it was free entry. So clearly RCB here giving out messages, and those are the details that RCB put out on its handles that really created and triggered the real confusion, inviting scores of people towards Chinnaswamy. And then the dual events that resulted in the police force stretched thin. That was Vidhan Sauda, there was a felicitation happening where the government officials, the Chief Minister himself was present there. Those are the visuals. The grand stairs of Vidhan Sauda where they wanted to take all those pictures for the photo ops, of course. But because of that Vidhan Sauda felicitation, we understand that the police was diverted towards that very area. Chinnaswamy Stadium, where the crowds were gathering consistently, there was not adequate security forces. That's what we hear, that the security forces were split into 2, and the actual focus that should have been Chinnaswamy Stadium, where people were gathering in hordes, that was overlooked. Or rather, there wasn't enough police force itself. They were terribly outnumbered.